Hello, we'll meet again. Now, in this particular work, we are going to explore the techniques and skills required for us to divide algebraic terms. So, the pattern of questions are the same. They are grouped by different types of difficulties. So I'm going to pick like a few questions from each part, and then we are going to discuss the methods to solve it. As usual, I'll upload the answers on Google Classroom so you can mark the rest, but it's just that we are going through this so that the techniques or the methods that you used to solve the questions will be justified at some point. Okay, so let's start with question 1. Let me choose question A. Okay, if you look at question A, for example, you have 27AB divided by 9. And if I could suggest, the easiest way to deal with this is if you write it in fraction. So you have 27AB over 9. Now, what we are going to do here is we are going to simplify the numbers because both are multiples of 9. So 9 divided by 9 is 1 and 27 divided by 9 is 3. So that means the final answer is 3AB over 1, and this can be further simplified to just 3AB. Okay, we are done with question 1. So if, for example, you look at question H, I'm going to use like a little space over here. So if you write it in fraction, it'll become negative 15 ABC over, oh, my line's straight, negative 3A. So negative divided by negative, the answer is positive. So we are done with that. 15 and 3 both are multiples of 3, so it becomes 1 and 5. And then you have A at the top and bottom that can be cancelled. So the final answer is 5BC. And that's how you actually solve the entire questions from this worksheet, which is by first and foremost to write it in fractions. Okay, so let's move on to question 2. Let's see something that's a bit different from what we did before. Okay, maybe we'll try question A. So if you write it in fraction, question A will be negative 12AB, oh my god, my handwriting, over A squared. Okay, so in this case, there is no number at the bottom. That means we assume it's as 1. So negative 12 over 1 is negative 12. And then A, you can cancel 1 from the top and 1 from the bottom. And then B remains as it is. So 12B over A. That's the answer. Let's look at another question. Let's look at question J. Okay, as usual, division, we write it as fraction, negative 36xy over negative 4x. So negative 36 divided by negative 4, that's positive 9. x1 can be cancelled top and bottom. That leaves you with y. So okay, I'll slash it 1, I'll slash it 9, and then what is left is 9y. Done. Okay, let's look at the different variation from question 3. Not much of a difference, I would say. Maybe I'll choose H. Okay, let's look at question H. So H. Okay, so negative 21 x squared y squared over 6x. Okay, first of all, you look at the number part. Both are multiples of 3, and you can divide both by 3, so it becomes 2 and 7. Okay, in terms of numbers, we are done. Don't worry about the negative sign because we are just going to write it as it is later on. because negative divided by positive, it remains negative anyway. In terms of letters, you can cancel one x from each part, top and bottom. There's no y to be cancelled. So as the final answer, you get negative 7xy squared over 2. That's how we solve that question. Okay, let's move on. Is there anything bizarre, anything different? Oh, I love question D. Let's try question D. Okay, I choose green this time. Okay, so my advice to you is it may be a good idea to solve it step by step. So we take, for example, this part as the first thing for us to solve. So we call it part A. Okay, so I'm going to write it part A. Okay, so part A, we have 15AB over 3B, and 15 and 3 are both multiples of 3, so you divide them, and then B1 can be cancelled top and bottom, so it leaves you with 5A. Now, and then the answer for this, you will include it in part B. That means now you take this and you put it as your numerator, and you now further divide it with 5A. So this will give you 1. So when it comes to algebra, division especially, and you have a continuous one like question D, for example, what you have to do is you solve it part by part, right? And you get the answer. So it's just about the approach and what to decide about what to do first. So if you're confident about the steps and the course of actions, of course you can do things in a more confident manner, and it is also advisable not to skip any steps of working. You know you love to skip it. Okay, let's look at question 5. Is there any in particular? I'm interested in question D again. Okay, let's look at question D. Okay, D. Okay, so now, first of all, you learn BODMAS. Bracket has to be prioritized, and then you square them. 5b squared is 25b squared, and this has to be divided by 25b. So cancel, both can be divided by 25. 1b cancel from the top and bottom. That leaves you with b over 1, which is b. It's just that the reminder here, when you have 5b squared, maybe I should just write it here, 5b squared, make sure you square both items, 5 and b, and that's how we got 25b squared in the beginning. Okay, so same step, refer to Google Classroom for further instructions, and I'll see you later.